written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. The first of three on this fine Sunday. It is Super Wild Card Weekend, and off we go on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now the former Texas A&M Aggie, here's Devon Achane. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Off play action, it's Tua. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and that will lead to a second down.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough, and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
He'll look to throw. He'll find his running back, White. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. That one good for 29. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That one taken in. Touchdown, Raiders. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. His kick is good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Super Wild Card Weekend. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. A shotgun snap for Tua. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. Third down coming up. From the gun, here's Tua. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage. But that's all he can get out of that one.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
First and 10 now from the 36. Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers. Give him 27, and it's first and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he's in. DJ Turner. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Carlson able to knock through the extra point. And the Raiders move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Here's Tagovailoa. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Jack Jones.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Finally, this defense has been searching for a big play after giving up 2 touchdowns on the previous 2 drives. They're going to need more of that. They have to find more impactful plays that end drives and get the ball back to their offense.
Open man, that's Adams. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He gets this complete, finding Adams. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. A big play there for the Raiders. 36 yards. On the ground, here's Zamir White. And just a short gain there, down to the 38. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. He's got the tight end Mayer. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Hubbard. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down. He'll drop to throw. To the left side, and Adams has it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a 1st down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. They'll run with Hubbard. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to...
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
What once looked like a promising drive has suddenly hit a little bit of a roadblock here, Mike. They're in scoring position, yes. But now on 3rd and goal, following that 2nd down sack, this defense has a shot to come away, only giving up 3.
throwing here on 3rd and goal. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. On 4th down, on comes Daniel Carlson for the Raiders field goal. His kick is good. And the Raiders stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Tua gonna throw. In trouble, and he's gonna be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
This throw right side is caught by Hill.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
That's taken in by Achane. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's Achane. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. One more time, it's Achane. And this time, he's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Miami. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins are back in this one. It's 17-7. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Turner goes in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught left side by Bowers. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. D.J. Turner. Touchdown, Vegas. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Think back to the spring, Mike. We all watched the highlights of this guy's pro day, and You always question, why do they make these quarterbacks just rear back and throw it as far as they can? How often are they really going to do that? Well, when they do, like we saw here, it is a thing of beauty. He put that big arm on display with that last pass, and it winds up going for 6.
Two and out on first down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Max Crosby, motor always running, gets there for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Tagovailoa. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Looking underneath for HN. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Dolphins first down. Throwing is Tua. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Dolphins. Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins back within 10. It's now 24-14. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return is Dylan Laube. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. First and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. This throw right side is caught by Adams. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard. He'll look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
That is brought in at the 10. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here's a run. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. As they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Marcus May. And the Dolphins are going to get the football at their own 40.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
He's got this complete. That's Smith. And he will go all the way. Jonnu Smith. Touchdown, Miami. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins cut the lead to 3, 24-21. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. Laube now to return it. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That into the hands of Hubbard. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. Dolphins 21. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. He fields it at the 8. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pass is caught by Turner. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
They'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Everyone always assumes that you only want to run drag routes or crossing routes just underneath like mesh concepts against man coverage, but so often they're equally as effective against the zone. All it takes is one of those.
And he will score! Brock Bowers, touchdown Raiders. Carlson's kick is good, and the Raiders will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Tua. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He finds Austin with the grab. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, Miami.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
This one caught at the 4. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Tua going to give it to Achane. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down. They'll run with Achane. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here now, second down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He slams it in there, and he is in. Come on, Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. He'll drop to throw. He'll complete it to Adams. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Back to throw. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, and picks up the first down. When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays, but I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. He's into space past the 25. And he's going to be taken down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
They'll look to throw yet again. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eye.
This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Going for it all. To the goal line and in. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Las Vegas. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On 2nd down, here's Tungo Vailoa. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And he will go all the way. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Laube now to return it. And he gets buried on the return, way back at the 10. Turner goes in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down. Gain of 12 and a first down. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. The rookie from Texas orchestrating things well. It is a first down. He'll look to throw. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Rock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. The defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Dolphins first down. From the gun, here's Tua. That's taken in left side by Smith. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the fourth quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's 1st and goal. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone.
And he will score again. Come on, Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Dolphins 42. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Laube now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Now, faking the give. That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll push this one downfield for Bowers. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. They'll go with the sneak. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Raiders. Carlson now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now Tua. A quick slant into the hands of Waddle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. He'll come up now for second down and 4. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. In trouble, and down he goes. It is 3rd and 10. Back to throw is Tua. Oh, that's swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike. And that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there. Because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's a 2nd and 12. Tua gonna throw. A throw there on second down. Gonna be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. They've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
2 and now on 3rd down. This one caught at the 4. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on 3rd down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On the ground, it's the tight end. Defense hoping to push him back and get that safety. He gets to the 2-yard line, but no gain on that one.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 2-yard line.
So this one, a win for the Raiders. They are moving on.
I came in nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks, the A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success to promote it, to just do it. Yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't LeBron. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating little daddy LeBron. Your mammy's a petty. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from think I gotta go through. I don't like therapists, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the Tether Road, told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Look at my VIP. Snicker my. One brick, one miss. Rich took his chick, I know. We talking start like ball hype, pretty face guy like, bruh, how do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm gonna miss. So my daddy like, boy, don't blow my shit. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Bro, I'm godlike, I'm judgy. I can't touch this girl, she musty. Bro, you flexing on IG. People like you disgust me. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. These women love me, bro. They trying to me. That's the wrong way, me back. Yeah, buddy, if he get lucky, it'll get yucky. Little buddy touch me, I could turn auntie into a. I'm in the S5 facing comfy, cause I can't name that guy but me, dummy. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated.
boy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Their spot like, ayy, 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 ayy. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I'm fully committed like, ayy. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like, ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Grandma was in A, auntie was in it, ayy. Mama had AAA, I wasn't scared to crash anyone anyway. I ride the side while bro had to get away. I gotta penetrate, I gotta generate. I got like 20 some years to my hood, now I gotta go live away. I'm out of town, but I'm not on the getaway. I spin a giveaway. You mean I'm the generous king for real? I the sleep, then I light up the street, got screaming like Billie Jean for real. I'm from the M, I got M's in the bank and M's in all my streams for real. Feeling like Phil, they be living like Carlton if I leave him in the wheel. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Their spot like, ayy, 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 ayy. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I'm fully committed like, ayy. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like, ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Baby, I'm loving it. I think I'm ready for kids. She said when to stop trying to in her face. That makes sense. I'm going up past LA Brent. I'm going off no fail, say switch. Yeah, me and my team go back like plastic cup boys on some tailgate. Okay, look, all eyes on me. I feel like I'm Truman. No, we finna win it, cause I'm about to lose it. I don't give a computers disputing. I go off a field, no heads, just shooting. I die for my team, I'm the coach, I'm recruiting. I'm spending my time and I'm saving the day. I feel like a mutant, I'm built like a student. I'm feeling bilingual, cause I'm in Nigeria, rocking the Cubans. My life was a highlight reel that I keep on looping. You can't just tell me, you gotta prove it. Stealing, they first name is Lupin. I'm hitting harder than like Yukin. They sending shots, but somehow I just juke it. Hitting my desk, I'm B.I.G. You know I can't forget that I do it. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Their spot like, ayy, 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 ayy. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I'm fully committed like, ayy. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like, ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I steam. Broski, yummy. I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. It's that G. I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in it, she just made a big. I got rolling over. Speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posting with my they say yeah. I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I release my soul, now they taking pictures. Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 5:45, had the lights on us. Fries for the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipes. She racing to me like an athlete. She two with the D's, then she know it. Yeah. It's eyes on the prize, I can't live life in disguise. Cause bro recognize I ain't got a